Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome back to my beauty stash. Today we have another foundation-like review. You're gonna hear me refer to this as a foundation, but it's really a tinted balm, but I'm just gonna use the word interchangeably today, so just wanted to throw that out there. But we're gonna be trying something new from Nabla Cosmetics. I ordered this new tinted balm. It's called the Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm with hyaluronic acid and microspheres. And I ordered this on launch day. I want to say it launched this past Wednesday, and it is Sunday when I'm sitting down to film this video. So this arrived pretty quick. I did pay for like the expedited shipping just because I really wanted to try this for you guys, and it sounded so interesting and it just looks so pretty. So it's Sunday when I'm sitting down to film this video, and this product arrived about 5-6 hours ago. So on a Sunday morning, DHL is working hard for its customers. Thank you so much, DHL, for bringing this to me. I think it was a day or two early. So not bad on shipping, Nabla Cosmetics and DHL. So this is what we're going to be playing with the next 2 days. I am wearing it right now. This is day one, and I'm going to be doing 10 hours per day. Just a reminder for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you consider subscribing. But I am 39 years old and I have normal to oily skin. I love trying all kinds of foundations, guys. You all know that. I love to have a nice glow, a nice dewy finish to my skin, but I'm not opposed to matte foundations or anything like that. I tend to prefer medium to full coverage just because I have some old acne scars and hyperpigmentation that I do want to cover up, especially like on my cheek area, but you know, I'm pretty much open to working with any type of product, which is why I wanted to try this one today. There are a lot of claims with this tinted balm. We're definitely going to dive into all of that in the deets portion of this video, but you get 1.6 fluid ounces of product in here. Like, it's a nice size bottle. I went with shade Light 2. Now, I probably could have gotten away with shade Light 1, but since I've been, wearing self tanner and summer is coming up, I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go up one shade. And I don't know what you guys think, but I think the shade is perfect for my fair to light skin tone. I tend to look for neutral to warm undertones. If that helps you guys to shade match for yourself, that is what I tend to look for. Now, this product retails for 30 euros, which is gonna translate to about $36 and change over here in the US. And there are 7 shades to choose from in this tinted balm. Right now, you can only find it on the Nabla Cosmetics website, so that is where I'll have it linked, but I am pretty sure this is going to go to Nabla retailers pretty soon. I would imagine within the month you should start seeing it pop up on Beauty Bay and hopefully over here on Ulta, and just so that more people can try this out, because this just sounds really, really nice. This just sounds like something you're going to want to have in your stash come spring, come summer. We're already summer here in South Texas. It is boiling outside, and I'm going to be testing this outside today too. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned in this video. If you want to see how this is going to perform in the heat and humidity and all these other factors, definitely stay tuned. I also decided to pick up the Nabla Cosmetics makeup sponge. This is called the Flawless Precision Makeup Sponge. I want to say this retailed for about $8, $10 at the most. And then, I got this brush. I got this highlighter brush because I've seen several YouTubers use this, in particular Angelica, and she's always reaching for the Nabla highlighter brush. So I thought, you know what? I'm placing this order straight from the Nabla Cosmetics website. Let me add this brush to my cart. It came a little like deformed just because it was kind of, squished there in the package. So I do need to shampoo it, and then I'm sure it'll take its normal form. But you kind of see how it's like slanted right there. It's not going to do that. It's going to have a nice little point to it. So let's do deets over this new Nabla Cosmetics Skin Realist Tinted Balm, and then I'll take you to the application portion. And then, of course, I will do my periodic check-ins throughout the day over the course of these next 2 days, 10 hours per day. letting you guys see how this is going to wear on my 39-year-old normal to oily skin. Day 1, we're not doing any primer, any powder, no setting spray. Day 2, I'm going to wear it the way I do all of my usual foundations. So if you want to see how this new tinted balm, Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm from Nabla Cosmetics is going to perform, keep on watching. Skin Realist is a beautifying tinted balm with hyaluronic acid microspheres that perfects skin texture. Its creamy and adherent texture is a hybrid of makeup and skincare. Blending seamlessly with the skin, it evens out the complexion and instantly gives a fresh, healthy, lifted, plumper appearance with a radiant and smoothing finish. Rich in active ingredients, the Skin Realist formula acts like a treatment to promote the synthesis of collagen and elastin for an immediate and long-lasting effect. Every shade of Skin Realist is flexible and can adapt to multiple skin tones thanks to its sheer buildable light coverage. Finding your shade has never been this easy. Realist Tinted Balm is rich in active ingredients and with clinically tested effectiveness. Plumped looking skin and lifting effect from the very first application, improvement in skin texture after 4 weeks of use, skin is up to 31% more hydrated, non-comedogenic, which is suitable for all skin types. All right, I got my new little Wet n Wild cat ears headband on. Super, super cute, but I know it's going to get super, super dirty. And let's dive into this new one from Nabla. I am so excited to try this out. I did a good shake, and guys, there's a good amount of product in here. There is, how many ounces are in here? There's 1.6 fluid ounces, and I'm sure I already mentioned that in the intro, but I haven't filmed the intro yet, so I'm sure I'm gonna mention that in the intro, so never mind, don't mind me. We got a purple pump on there. I did order one of their sponges, and this one is called their Flawless Precision Makeup Sponge. It's already damp. Kind of feels like the LA Girl sponge, if you're familiar with that one. That's the way this one feels like. So that's 2 pumps there, and I don't have any primer on. So today we're not going to do primer or setting powder. All I have on is my sunscreen, and the one I have on is the Tatcha, the Silken sunscreen. Is there a scent? No, there's no scent to this. So I can definitely see a nice luminosity. But I don't see a lot of coverage, and the sponge is definitely using a lot of product. I'm going to switch over to a brush for the left side just so we can see how that works. It doesn't feel heavy. It's definitely evening out the skin tone. All right, so I think this looks really pretty. What do you guys think? And then nothing over here. All right, but yeah, I am just about done with those 2 pumps. So I'm gonna switch over to my favorite foundation brush at the moment, the BK Beauty 101 brush. This is a slanted one, and I believe it is in stock, so I will have it linked in the description box down below. And if you use the code STEFFS10, you can save 10%. That is a non-affiliate code, so I don't make any money off of that code. It's just for you guys to save some money off of it. I did another pump, just 1 pump. And maybe that's why they include so much product in the bottle, in the container, because you're gonna need to use it if you want to get coverage. But I definitely like the way it's applying with the brush. Like right away I can see the difference. Even in coverage. Wow. Now I will pat over it with the damp beauty sponge, but wow. really like it with the brush. So highly recommend. And I highly recommend this BK Beauty brush because it's just been working out so well for me. That's pretty. Okay, so I have some left. So I'm going to take a little bit and kind of just build it up right in here. This is the area where I always build up my foundation. And then I take whatever's left up here on the forehead. A little blemish there. I think this looks really pretty. I love the finish of it. Definitely a glowy, dewy finish. Just so perfect for spring and summer, that glowy, dewy skin. And I just love the shade. I really love the shade. Again, this is Light 2. All right, now I'm going to go in with the damp sponge, and I'm going to take whatever's left, which is not much, and I'm just going to press over everything. All right, so let me take a closer look. Wow, that looks pretty. It's not settling into pores. It's not settling into fine lines. It's just making my skin look so fresh, hydrated, and dewy, and it's really lightweight while still providing decent coverage. I would say this is like a good light medium coverage right now. Now, of course, you could spot conceal whatever areas you feel need it, but I'm gonna leave it like this. For today, I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay, so I think this looks fabulous. Now I want to add a little bit of under eye concealer, and I'm going to be trying the new one that I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic Vanish Corrector, and this one is in the shade Fair One. So I'm just going to use my finger. And I was playing around with this the other day, and I liked what I saw. So I don't know that I'm going to go in with an actual concealer on top of this, because this might be all I need, especially since we're going for like a nice dewy look. I think this should be enough for me today. And maybe every day. I mean, I don't know. Tell me, how do you wear this? If you wear it, do you wear a concealer on top of it? Do you wear this alone with just, you know, your foundation? Do you set it? Because I'm not going to set it today. I want to see how it's just going to wear on its own. But let me know in the comments, because this is my first time trying it out. I like wearing it for a full day, so. Okay, so wow. This did a good job. Okay. Okay, so first impressions. I think that this looks beautiful. No complaints with how this new one from Nabla has gone on onto my normal to oily skin. I think it just looks really, really nice. However, since I am a normal to oily skin type, I feel like this is definitely something, especially if I'm going to be running errands, going to work, needing to wear a mask. I think this is definitely something that I personally would need to set down so that it wouldn't transfer. Even products that say that they're transfer proof, they still somewhat end up transferring, and that's okay. I don't feel like my makeup should be bulletproof. Like, it's not, it's makeup. It's meant to come off. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm exactly doing today, but I'll most definitely let you guys know during the check-ins if I wore a mask or not. That way we can see how this new Skin Realist performed. This is a tinted balm, but I apologize if I refer to it as a foundation, but it's a tinted balm. And I mean, as of right now, it looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. No complaints. It feels good. It looks good. Shade Light 2. Perfect shade match for me. But yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how it wears alone, and if I have to wear a mask, what that is going to look like. So I will most definitely be back later today to give you guys the first check-in of the day, and then of course at the end of day 1 to give you guys my first impressions and final thoughts of the day. So again, this is a 2-day 10-hour wear test of the new Nabla Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm with hyaluronic acid and microspheres. It just sounds gorgeous. The name accurately represents what I feel it looks like on my skin. So way to go, Nabla, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. All right, it is the 5-hour mark of day one of me trying out this new one from Nabla Cosmetics. This is the Skin Realist Tinted Balm in shade Light 2. I think it looks beautiful. I have zero complaints. Remember, there's no powder, there's no primer, there's no setting spray. I did apply a little bit of cream bronzer. I used the one from Fenty. And I used the Tower 28 BeachPlease Tinted Lip and Cheek Balm in the shade Happy Hour. And I added a little bit of Fenty Trophy Wife just up here because I did create this eye look, which you probably will be seeing a YouTube short video over this look before you actually see this Nabla video. So definitely check that out if you're wondering about this eye look that I have going on. But I just came in from being outdoors. Super duper hot, very humid. I was out there for a good 30 minutes. I was taking pictures of this product and adding those pictures to Instagram and to the community section here on YouTube. So this is how we are looking. No issues whatsoever. I don't think that I'm shiny, but I definitely think I have a nice glow. But everywhere it seems to be laying really, really smooth. No problems with it settling into fine lines, accentuating any pores. I think it just has a beautiful finish to it. It does say it's going to be a natural luminous finish. I think it is a perfect description for how it is looking on my normal to oily skin. So I'm actually going to be heading back outdoors probably within the hour. So we're really putting this one to the test today because I think tomorrow I'm probably going to be primarily indoors since I am going to be at work tomorrow. But today it is the weekend. So I'm just doing things that I need to get done, and I'm going to go hit up the jacuzzi in a minute. FYI, because I know you're probably thinking, Steph, it's hot out there. What are you gonna do in a jacuzzi? I lower the temperature, so it's actually cold. It's just like a cold whirlpool. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that in a bit. So I'll be back later to give you guys the final check-in of day one with the Nabla Skin Realist Tinted Balm. All right, guys, we've come to the end of day one, 10 hours later of me trying out the new one from Nabla Cosmetics. This is the Skin Realist Tinted Balm in the shade Light 2. And this is how it looks on my 39-year-old normal to oily skin after 10 hours of wear, after being in the heat, humidity, the sun for a good 3.5 hours, guys. I think I did pretty good with no primer, no powder, no setting spray, just some cream bronzer, some cream blush, and a little bit of Fenty highlighter. Of course, my eye look. And this is how we're looking. No touch-ups, no nothing. I think this looks fabulous. I wasn't expecting it to hold up this way, especially after going outdoors for the time that I did in the, what I think was 97 today. It was hot today here in South Texas, and this is how my skin is looking. Now, I will say from like here on down, yeah, it's definitely showing its signs of wear. It's kind of, you know, breaking up like right in here around my nose where my oils are starting to come through, and already around my mouth, it has already started to break up quite a bit, but not too bad. Like right here and on my forehead, it looks fine. And that's because like water was splashing up on me in the jacuzzi. So I'm really liking the way it looks, and I have really high expectations for it tomorrow when I wear it with like a full face of traditional makeup. I definitely think it lives up to its claim of being hydrating and providing a natural luminous finish. I love that. I love that. Like everything that it says on the bottle, I can totally see that transferred to the face. You know what I mean? I just can't wait to see how it's going to wear tomorrow with the rest of my makeup. I think it's going to wear a little bit better than what it did today, but I'm not even mad at it today. Like I think for being a tinted balm, for being like a lightweight balm, not even a foundation, a tinted balm. I think it held up pretty good, especially the coverage, just the overall wear. Like, it didn't get cakey and gross and ugly, and it could have done that very easily in the hot, humid sun. So really anxious to see what the end of the day is going to bring tomorrow with this new one from Nabla. And I will give you guys another check-in bright and early in the morning once I apply it with my full face of makeup. So stay tuned. Hey guys, this is the 1 hour check-in for day 2 of me trying out the Nabla Skin Realist Tinted Balm. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I am really loving this. It wore great yesterday on its own. Today, let me quickly tell you what I paired it with. For primer, I went in with the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. And then for concealer, I went in with my new Charlotte Tilbury Vanish Magic Corrector in shade 1. And I mainly just put that under my eye area since that's what you're supposed to do with it. For setting powder, I went in with Tatcha, the Silk powder. Very light-handed, guys. When you use this, a little goes a long way. And I do use this with a brush. I don't use it with my damp beauty sponge. To apply the tinted balm, though, guys, I really think a brush is best because you're gonna get a little bit, it's gonna go a long way, versus if you use the makeup sponge, it's gonna soak up too much. The only time that I'm gonna use the damp makeup sponge with it is at the very end, once I have it all blended out on my face using the brush, and this is the BK Beauty 101 brush. Then I'll pick up whatever's left on the back of my hand, just the way I did yesterday, and just kind of use the damp sponge to press in the product, make sure it's seamless, and just build up coverage on certain areas of my face that I want to build coverage. But I didn't add like any concealer right here in this area, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with the coverage for this being a sheer to light tinted balm. I think it's pretty good. And then finally for setting spray, I went in with my Ride or Die Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I did order the new powder, the new Urban Decay All Nighter powder, and that should be in later this week. So be looking out for a review in case you're interested in that powder and wanting to see how it goes. I'll be reviewing that very soon. So this is how we are looking on day 2. Really nice. This is not settling into fine lines. It's not accentuating pores. It's just a beautiful, beautiful tinted balm, and I'm really excited about it. So I'll be back to do a midday check-in, and then of course at the end of the day to give you my final thoughts on this 2-day 10-hour wear test with the new Nabla Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm with hyaluronic acid and microspheres. All right, so this is the 5-hour check-in with this new one from Nabla. No problems whatsoever. Even here on my nose and around my mouth area, I just had lunch. I've been wearing a mask on and off throughout the day, and it looks fantastic. I don't feel like I'm getting that like makeup cakiness feeling or look that I sometimes do around my nose because of the mask wear and how it's rubbing off and stuff. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's rubbed off. I do see a little bit in my mask, but like it looks okay on my nose. It's not caking up or breaking up at all. So I love that about this product. And overall, it's just so lightweight. It feels just like I have nothing on my skin, but it's still giving me a beautiful glow. And so far, this product is doing amazing. It's definitely exceeding my expectations, but it still has 5 more hours to go. 10 hours later, 2 days and 10 hours later, and we've finally come to the end of me wear testing the new Nabla Skin Realist Beautifying and just Beautifying Tinted Balm. This is getting 2 huge thumbs up from me, in case you didn't see that coming already. I absolutely love the way it has made my skin look these last 2 days, both with a full face of makeup and also minus primer, setting powder, setting spray, which is how we did it yesterday. I think Nabla has definitely created a really beautiful product. I highly recommend checking this one out regardless of your skin type. I think you're really gonna love the way this wears,
and just how healthy and glowy and dewy it makes your skin look. I would say if you're a full-on oily skin beauty out there, go in with your favorite products like primer and setting powder that you know work best for you. But any other skin type outside of that, I definitely think you could just wear this on its own and it'll be fine. It's really is a beautiful product that is definitely worth checking out. For $36, roughly $36 and change, because you do the euro conversion, you're getting 1.6 fluid ounces of product in here. And use a brush to apply it. You guys know I love the BK 101 brush. And you're just gonna get amazing results. On the website, it also says that you can use your fingertips. Personally, I just don't like to do that. That's why I didn't use it that way. But most definitely you can if that's how you prefer to apply your foundations. I just recommend you going in with a brush and, like I did, use a damp sponge just to pat out any areas or build up any areas you might feel needed. But guys, this is really worth checking out. Right now, you can find it on the Nabla Cosmetics website. All shades, I believe, are in stock. And remember that the shades are very forgiving as far as skin tones go. So that's why there is a very limited shade range, because this is more along the lines of like a tinted moisturizer, but so much better. Let me give you guys some other options, some other alternatives in case you're not able to order from the Nabla Cosmetics website or you just don't have the $36 to spend. For me, I think the closest option is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This retails for $5. This one is absolutely fabulous. I think they're really, really similar to each other. However, I feel I get a little bit more of a glow with this one versus this one. And I think this wears for a little bit longer versus this one right here. Now, in the Nabla one, I do have a little bit of breaking up around my mouth, but it's not bad. Not bad for 10 hours and wearing a mask. I mean, my nose still looks pretty good. Like, it's not caked up or anything like that. And the way like heavier foundations tend to look, you know, after 10 hours. And once you have like that mask rub off, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but this looks good for having worn the mask on and off for the last 10 hours. But Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator is a great alternative if you can't pick this one up from Nabla. In the swatch photo, you saw me include the Milani Glow. I don't feel like this is an alternative for this. This one is definitely more of a sheer coverage and it didn't really build up. This one just really blows it out of the water when compared to this one from Milani. So I would just skip out on this one altogether. And then of course, I've only used this one twice. This is the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil, and I liked it. I think it's really, really pretty, but I think I get more of that healthy, natural looking glow with this product versus this product. So personally, my dupe would be the Tinted Hydrator if you're not able to pick this one up. But if you are able to pick it up and you like what you saw, guys, this is fantastic. This is like one of my new favorite products of 2021. I'm so glad it's in a big container too. And this is a plastic bottle, by the way. It's not a glass bottle. And wow, I'm just so happy I tried this. It sounded like something I was going to be interested in. It sounded like something that was going to work for me, and it did. And you're probably going to be seeing this on a favorites video really, really soon. I can't wait to wear it again. I might just be wearing this all week because I loved it that much. All right, guys, it is time for me to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think of this new one from Nabla Cosmetics? Is it on your radar? Did you even know it was released? What do you think? Are you going to be picking it up or are you going to pass? Sound off below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.